Good evening, YouTube. It's me again. Different mask. Well, sort of a mask. But, yeah. Tonight I want to talk about another horror movie franchise. And that is, Nightmare on Elm Street. Again, I liked that series almost. I like quite a lot of them. First one was the best, and that and Friday Nightmare on Elm Street started way back in 1984. In fact, it were around 30 years ago. I fancy that. odd year ago. Well, no, it's 30 years ago. So yeah, it was written and directed by Wes Craven, and it starred a very young Johnny Depp, and also it had series regular Robert Englund. Now, when I was a young boy, I did, watch Nightmare on Elm Street, and it did scare. But as I got older, I got more or less immune to it. Sorry, and so I watched them and that. My cousin's got the box set. Like I said, he's got all the Nightmare on Elm Street, so I got all the Friday the 13th. So yeah, Wes Craven just wanted to make it a one-off, film, and no sequels. But a year later, going against Craven's wishes, they made a sequel titled Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. I'm not sure why it's called Freddy's Revenge, because it's like the new teens in this one were like not connected to the first one, apart from the lad and his family moved into the house from the first one. We find out that Freddy is driven by fear, and and the more you're scared, the more he'll come in your dreams and get you. And as everyone knows, Freddy Krueger, he has a burnt up face, red and green, or is it black? Well, it's a striped jumper, which is, a lot I think would say it's red and green. Anyway, it carried on into a third one, and it sort of worked like a trilogy almost. Even because of the success of the second one, Wes Craven wanted some involvement in it, and he got it. So he got some involvement in the third one. I can't remember what it was again, but the third one was Dream Warriors, where they'd fought back this time some mentally disturbed teens. Also had Lawrence Fishburne in it. Quite a young version. So, that was a good one. And we find out Freddy had a mother, obviously, Amanda Krueger. And then the fourth one, The Dream Master. I've only seen that one once, but yeah, that was a good one, that was okay. 1989, Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child, where Freddy plans to be reborn through our main character's pregnancy, because she's pregnant and stuff. Also in that one, you find out the dark mystery of Freddy's conception, son of 100 maniacs. And then after that, a few years on, Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. And that one, you really do see a lot of his origin in it. So yeah, we see what he was like as a teenager, what he was like as a father and stuff. That he was, a child molesting serial killer, the Springwood slasher. And then after that, at sort of 1994, on its 10th anniversary, they did a thing where reality clashed with fiction. So Robert Englund played himself and Freddy in it, and he tried to. It had her in it. I can't remember, Heather something, who was in the sixth one. Wes Craven had a lot of involvement in the seventh film as writer and director and co-star, and yeah, reality and fiction clashed, and so that was the final nightmare. And I've gone through that before in a previous video, Nightmare Freddy versus Jason. Now, Freddy was good, Freddy was comedic and funny, that's what Robert Englund put into his character. I was Team Jason though. I was cheering Jason on, yeah, if you've seen the film, you know what happens with Freddy and Jason. And that was Robert Englund's last ever screen appearance as Freddy. And that was it. And then about 7 years later, 2010, the film got remade, which, pissed off Wes Craven. And, I don't know about the remake. Jackie Earle Haley, he was a more sinister, more evil version of Freddy. It was like, I just think he played the part too seriously. He played it too seriously. That's what I think. To the one with Jackie Earle Haley in the remake. So it's also a bit more darker. With all the teenagers and stuff. I mean, yeah, it was similar to the original because, it was a remake, so remakes. And, I still think they should do Freddy versus Jason versus Ash, because Kane Hodder wants to play Jason again, Robert Englund wants to be Freddy again, and Bruce Campbell's going to be Ash Williams in an upcoming Evil Dead sequel from last year. That's just something I've heard, but up to now I've heard that that's going to happen. So, they could still do Freddy versus Jason versus Ash. Anyway, yep, hope you enjoyed this review. And please, feel free to like, comment and subscribe, But yeah, thanks for watching, it means a lot, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.